This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 F350. It is a crew cab. It is a 6.0 turbo diesel. It is four-wheel drive. It is an XLT, and it has the FX4 off-road package. It is a theft recovery. It has, I believe it's 36,000 miles, but it's cosmetically very challenged. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not due to collision, which means it wasn't wrecked. When they steal these things, they take them down to Mexico, fill them full of dope, and then go a couple miles east or west of I-10 or Tijuana and go through the desert, match up, hook up back again on the United States sides with the interstate, and then bring the dope or illegals into the country. And so this is all from bushes or whatever they encountered along the way, not from hitting another car or a building or anything like an impact. It's more from rubbing up against stuff. Anyway, it's got a nice set of tires. Nice tread on those tires. A lot of rub marks. This bumper had a big dent in it, so we just took it off and pushed some of that dent out. I don't know if you can tell that is the case, but that's what we did, and we did that. We like to make sure that everybody knows what's going on, so there's no questions asked about anything. That we're not trying to keep anything from you. It just looked ugly, but it wasn't worth a whole new bumper. A whole new bumper is like $300, and it's when you put it with the whole body of this. There's a little dent right here on the front edge of that hood. This is not really worthy of a new front bumper. There's the passenger front tire. I mean, the tires are worth a fortune. I mean, they're some nice high rubber off-road tires. You can see like a little dent kind of like in the door to there. And we've got this one down here, low on the door. I mean, there's too many little to big things going on here cosmetically to ever want to fix it. Unless you were actually a painter, car painter or something, you wanted to go through this, then it could be done. You wouldn't really have to replace anything. You just have to fill it and do your thing. This is the biggest one. This one is pretty big. We're not selling it for the cosmetics, obviously. It runs like a champion. I mean, it runs like a 36,000 mile truck perfectly. The rear tires are a little bit lower tread, probably, 40 or 50% tread. Tailgate's rough too. It looks like they laid it down or took it off the car or something at one point. And I don't know how you get road rash on the side of your tailgate like that. It's bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen that before. There's your bed. Obviously that would clean up with a bed liner if you cared. Let's see. It's got a couple down here low. See a little dent right there. Driver's side is a lot cleaner than the passenger side, though. There's the driver rear tire. The driver rear tire looks kind of low, actually. This looks like more like 20 or 30%, and it's kind of chunky from being off-road, so I'm trying to find everything that was wrong so that Here's the back seat. A little stain right here. It has been to detail, so some stain on that seat. And this is just like a really high class. This tint, they put this tint on to hide whoever's inside. This tint on this back window needs to come off. Probably on all the windows needs to come off. It's pretty dark, not blackout dark, but it's pretty dark, and it's done kind of halfway, if you know what I mean. I don't want to use the term exactly. Little stains in the back of the seat. This is more of a kick-ass work truck than a daily driver show-off truck. Although, I mean, with the miles on it and the price you're paying for it, you might want to fix it completely and make it a cool truck. I mean, you're going to own it for a lot less than it's really worth. But there's your Ford stamp for the fender. So this is the factory fender on it. There's your Ford on the core support. There's all your core support there. Obviously that's a new battery. There's your Ford stamp on the core support here. And there's your Ford stamp there. These are all factory parts. Like I said, it's not wrecked. It was just treated a little bit roughly. And let's see. Let me climb up on the roof and show you the roof, making sure that actually the roof looks great. There you go. Show you around there's your hood. Alright. Let's see. Door panel. They stole some tweeters out of the door, and I know the radio doesn't power up, so it's probably unplugged. And likely the speakers are gone. You know, the answer for that, if you wanted to, would be just go to Best Buy and give them $250 to put a radio and some speakers in. Got a few little holes in the seats. Carpet looks okay. Like I said, kind of ugly, but let's see. There's your miles. Let me put on my seatbelt here. Okay, like I said, the radio doesn't power up. Usually they disconnect if they don't want the noise or the lights to be seen at night out in the desert. There's your moonroof. There you go. There's your slider. Let's see. We've got the trailer brakes. I think that this is disconnected because you do get a check trailer, which means, and TCB fault, that's trailer brake control fault, which means that the wiring to the trailer lights are probably stolen or cut or something. The reason we don't deal with that is people put different light packages on for trailers, and it's kind of a waste of money to do that for somebody when they're going to change it anyway. Let's see. Here's your overdrive tow haul switch. It's right here. It does work, but they're missing the actual button for it, so you got to stick your finger in there and do that. Let's see. 36,889 miles. Let me turn the tow off. 89 miles. It runs great, man. I mean, it's as ugly as it is, it runs just as good. Let me see. Let me put it. There's four-wheel drive there. Put it into drive. Yeah, definitely in four-wheel drive. All right. Now I'm in four-wheel low. I put the shifter back to low. Put it in drive. Oh yeah, that's four-wheel drive for sure. And reverse. Perfect. All right, I got a couple seconds. I got to hurry up here. Let me put it in the... Let's see. Oh, I'm in drive still. That's why it won't go. Now we're back into too high. I got about 30 seconds to drive this thing. Anyway, it runs and drives great. Like I said, it's just kind of ugly. But if you just want some low miles, and you want a pre-denic vehicle that can go to work with you and not irritate the crap out of you when someone backs into it, this is the one. It runs like champion. turbos, shifts perfectly. It's nice and it's actually pretty smooth for these big tires. Check it out. It'll be a really fair price. Thank you.